You just hit $20,000 in savings. Congrats. You're ahead of 70% of Americans. But here's the thing. What you do with that $20,000 right now determines whether you stay stuck at $20,000 or whether you turn it into $200,000, then $500,000, then $1 million. Most people hit $20,000 and make one of two mistakes. They either blow it on something stupid or they let it sit in a savings account, losing value to inflation. Both are wrong. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact playbook for what to do once you hit $20,000. These are the strategic moves that set you up for serious wealth building. And I'm going to reveal the one investment at the end that most people ignore but could 10 times your money. Let's get into it. All right, $20,000 is a milestone. It's real money. You've proven you can save. You've built discipline. But here's what separates people who stay at $20,000 from people who turn it into life-changing wealth. Strategy. Having money isn't enough. You need to know what to do with it. And the moves you make at $20,000 are different from the moves you made getting to $20,000. When you're going from $0 to $20,000, it's all about saving, cutting expenses, living cheap, grinding it out. But once you hit $20,000, it's about optimization. It's about making your money work for you. It's about leverage and growth. Today, I'm breaking down the 7 steps you need to take once you hit $20,000 saved. Follow this playbook, and your next $20,000 will come way faster than your first. Let's go. Step 1. Keep a $5,000 emergency fund in cash. First things first, you need to protect what you've built. Before you invest a single dollar, set aside $5,000 in a high-yield savings account as your emergency fund. Why $5,000? Because that covers most emergencies: car repair, medical bill, urgent home repair, job loss for a month or two. This is your safety net, your "oh crap" fund, the money you don't touch unless it's a real emergency. Where to put it? High-yield savings account earning 4% to 5%. Not your regular checking account earning nothing. Here's why this matters. Without an emergency fund, the first time something goes wrong, you're pulling money out of investments. You're selling stocks at the wrong time. You're going into debt. That derails everything. $5,000 in cash gives you stability. You can take investment risk with the rest of your money because you know you're covered if life happens. Non-negotiable. $5,000 stays liquid. Everything else, we're putting you to work. Step 2. Pay off all high-interest debt. If you've got credit card debt, personal loans, or anything with interest over 7%, you need to kill it. Now. Here's why. You can't out-invest high-interest debt. Credit card at 20% interest? There's no investment that reliably beats 20%. Paying off that debt is your best investment. Let's say you have $5,000 in credit card debt at 20% interest. If you pay it off, you just earned a guaranteed 20% return. No stock market investment gives you that guarantee. So here's the allocation. After your $5,000 emergency fund, take another chunk and wipe out high-interest debt. Now, student loans at 4%, car loan at 5%. Those are low interest. You can keep those and invest the difference. But anything over 7%, especially credit cards, has to go. Once you're debt-free on high-interest stuff, you've freed up cash flow. That money that was going to debt payments, now it goes to investments. This is how you accelerate wealth building. Step 3, max out your Roth IRA. All right, now we're getting into the wealth building moves. Step 3, open a Roth IRA and max it out. That's $7,000 for 2024. Why the Roth IRA? Because it's one of the best wealth building tools in existence. Tax-free growth forever. You pay taxes now, but everything grows tax-free. In 30 years, you could have $500,000 in there, and you pay 0 taxes when you withdraw it. Flexibility. You can withdraw your contributions anytime without penalty. Not the gains, but your contributions, so it's not completely locked up. Compound growth. Starting now with $7,000, adding $7,000 per year at 10% return gives you over $1.2 million in 30 years. Tax-free. Here's what to invest in. Low-cost index funds, S&P 500, total stock market. Keep it simple. Why does this matter at $20,000? Because you have enough capital to actually max it out. Most people can't, but you can, and that puts you in the top 10% of savers. $7,000 into Roth IRA every single year. This is your long-term wealth foundation. Step 4. Start building your taxable investment account. After emergency fund, after debt, after Roth IRA, you should have about $8,000 left. This goes into a taxable brokerage account. Why? Because your Roth IRA is maxed. You can't put more in there, but you can keep investing in a regular brokerage account. What to invest in? Same strategy. Low-cost index funds, VTI VOO, VTSAX, broad market exposure. Why this matters? This is your accessible wealth. Unlike retirement accounts, you can pull from this anytime. No penalties, no restrictions. You're building liquid net worth that you can use for down payment on a house in 5 years, starting a business, buying rental property, whatever opportunity comes up. Here's the key. You're not just saving cash, you're investing it. So it's growing at 8% to 10% per year instead of 1% in a savings account. With $8,000 invested and adding $500 per month, in 5 years you'll have over $45,000. In 10 years, over $110,000. That's real wealth, and it's accessible. Step 5. Invest in yourself, skills and education. Here's the move most people skip: investing in yourself. Take $1,000 to $2,000 and invest it in skills that increase your earning power. Why? Because the best investment you can make is in your ability to earn more money. Examples: certifications, PMP, CPA, Six Sigma Coding Bootcamp. These can increase your salary by $10,000 to $30,000 per year. Online courses, sales training, marketing, real estate investing, stock market education. Coaching or mentorship. Someone who's where you want to be can shortcut your path by years. Professional development. Conferences, networking events, industry associations. Here's the ROI math. If you spend $2,000 on a certification that increases your salary by $15,000 per year, you just made a 750% return in year 1. And it compounds every year after. No stock investment does that. Your earning potential is your biggest asset, and at $20,000, you can afford to invest in leveling up. Don't skip this. Step 6. Consider starting a side hustle with $2,000. Once you've covered the basics, here's where it gets interesting. Use $2,000 to start a side business. Why? Because a side hustle can generate extra income to invest. Build a second income stream. Potentially replace your full-time income eventually. Give you tax advantages, business write-offs. What can you start with $2,000? Freelancing, website, marketing, equipment. E-commerce, inventory for Amazon, FBA or Shopify. Content creation, camera, mic, editing software for YouTube service business. Lawn care, pressure washing, cleaning, flipping. Buy undervalued items, resell for profit. Real example, I know someone who started a pressure washing business with $1,500. Equipment, marketing, website. First year made $30,000 profit on weekends. Second year, $60,000. Year 3, quit his job. $2,000 can change your life if you invest it in income generation. And here's the best part. If it fails, you learned something. If it succeeds, you've built a money printing machine. At $20,000, you have enough cushion to take that risk. Step 7. Start researching real estate. Don't buy yet. Here's the final move. Start educating yourself about real estate. Why not buy yet? Because $20,000 might not be enough for your market, but it's enough to start learning. What to do? Study your local market. What do houses cost? What do rentals go for? What's the cash flow potential? Learn the numbers: cap rate, cash on cash return, 1% rule, debt to income ratio. Network with investors. Go to local real estate meetups. Learn from people doing it. Save for a down payment. A $200,000 rental property needs $40,000 to $50,000 down, 20% to 25%. You're halfway there. Why does this matter? Because real estate is one of the fastest ways to build serious wealth. Leverage, tax benefits, cash flow, appreciation, but you need to be educated before you jump in. Use this time while you're saving your next $20,000 to become an expert. So when you hit $40,000 to $50,000, you're ready to pull the trigger on your first rental property. That's when things really accelerate. Bonus: don't. Lifestyle inflate. Here's the trap that kills most people at this stage. Lifestyle inflation. You hit $20,000 and you feel successful. So you upgrade your apartment, buy a nicer car, go on expensive vacations, increase your spending, and suddenly you're back to zero savings and living paycheck to paycheck again. Don't do this. Keep living like you're broke for one more year. Let your money compound. Let your investments grow. The difference between someone who lifestyle inflates and someone who doesn't is millions of dollars over a lifetime. Warren Buffett is worth over $100 billion. Still lives in the same house from 1958. Still drives a normal car. Why? Because he understands that every dollar you spend on lifestyle is a dollar that's not compounding. You'll have time to upgrade your lifestyle later. Right now, stay hungry. Stay disciplined. All right, let's recap what to do once you hit $20,000 saved. 1. Keep $5,000 in emergency fund, your safety net. 2. Pay off high-interest debt, guaranteed high returns. 3. Max out. Roth IRA, $7,000 for tax-free growth. 4. Build taxable investment account, accessible wealth. 5. Invest in yourself, increase earning power. 6. Start a side hustle, build income streams. 7. Research real estate, prepare for the next level. Bonus: don't lifestyle inflate. Stay disciplined. Here's the truth. $20,000 is just the beginning. You've proven you can save. Now prove you can invest it wisely. Follow this playbook and your next $20,000 comes faster. Then $50,000. Then $100,000. Then you're on your way to real wealth, but you have to execute. Knowledge without action is worthless. So pick one thing from this list and do it this week. Open that Roth IRA, pay off that credit card, start researching real estate. Just take action. If this helped, smash that like button, subscribe for more wealth building strategies, and drop a comment with your current savings goal. I'll see you in the next one. Now go make your $20,000 work for you. Peace.
Before we start, I put together a free PDF called The Money Leaks Checklist, Anus Tamus 2025 edition. It breaks down the 10 biggest places people lose money without realizing it, and how you can plug those leaks today. If you want to stop wasting cash and redirect it into savings or investments, grab it free. The link is in the description and pinned comment. Download it now. It takes 10 seconds, and at Pulling Glancer persuasive. And it might be the most profitable thing you do today.